Hello, hello. I'm back at it again with another Five Below tray. This one is the Hello Kitty tray, and it is very similar to the Gudetama tray, if you did see that one before. I will say that I think this one was probably the same quality as the Gudetama. The paints were just as fine. Yet again, I don't think they needed to necessarily include the white paint or the yellow paint. But if you are somebody who really wanted to paint the entire thing, that's fine. Yet again, I do think that they should have included some sort of Mod Podge or some sort of way to seal the paint. I do think that that would have made everything just like a little bit nicer and a little bit more finished as a product in the end. Um, Also, I did notice that the tray itself was not as defined as the example tray that they had in the picture. Since I wanted to give this to my daughter, who's really into Hello Kitty right now, I wanted to make sure that my Hello Kitty looked very similar to the one that was on the little sheet, right? I do think that it could have come with another brush, a smaller brush, especially for the tinier details. But I do think that was nice. So this is my second coat of this. I think that overall the paints are fine. They could have been nicer, but it's Five Below. What can you do? Um, I did eventually go over with my paint markers in order to have a more finished product that I thought would be clearer and nicer. You will notice I did keep this with other things, and so had oopsies.
Ms.
The
Suntile
next
stands off to the
day,
side with the other
I
teachers,
had
as well as officials from
some
the Solar Magic
sort
Association
of
and shaders from the National Center for
mark
Atmospheric Research. It's the
on
first time shaders have come
there.
to one of
I
our training
did try to
sessions,
get that
a
off
result of
of
the conversations we're starting to
my
have. They're listening to us, they're asking questions,
watch
and they're
so
putting in the
they
work to reverse
get
some of the
that.
damage they've done.
I
We
should
aren't in
have
this
kept
alone and
the
shouldn't act like we
paints
are.
in order
The
to
atmosphere is
paint
hurting,
over
and
it
that's a
with the
problem for all of
white.
us, witches and shaders
Um,
alike. The
I
challenge is
think
great, and we
that
have a lot of work
that
ahead
would
of
have
us, but
been
we're in this
the
together, and if
best.
there's anything I've learned this past year,
But
it's that
I
together is where the
didn't.
magic lies. An
Oopsies.
enormous fire rises from the center of the field,
And I
smoke
did
billowing high above
eventually
us,
just go
reaching
over
toward the sky.
everything
It's
with
our final
my
day of
paint
training, and the summers,
markers just
springs, and autumns
because
have already had their turns.
it was a
Now it's
nice,
time for winter.
cleaner product in
I close
the
my eyes
end
and send my
there.
magic through the group, recognizing
Yeah.
the bite of winter right away. It's cool and sharp, sending a chill
Um,
throughout my body.
I
It feels
do
so good in the
think
summer heat.
that
My power weaves through them, dancing around the winters, inviting their magic out to play.
the
I slowly raise my hands, and a few of them gasp as
overall
their magic gets stronger inside them, growing
painting
to
of
its full
this was
intensity in the
fine.
middle of summer. I will never
Was
tire of this,
I
of magnifying
completely
a
happy?
sleeping season, of waking it up and
I
coaxing it back
do
to life.
think that the gold
Wake up, winter.
trim
There's
was
fun to be
really,
had.
really helpful.
Winters can't harness the sun
Um,
or deal with the heat. That magic is reserved for
who
summers,
knows?
but they can
What
sure
do
as hell
you
make it rain.
think?
Okay, winters, get to work, Mr.
Question:
Donovan says
Is
over a loudspeaker.
my
I keep my magic
stupid
wrapped around them, an
audiobook
invisible
that I
magnet that
had to
lures their
have
power to the
going
surface,
on,
getting stronger and stronger with
like,
each
in the
passing second.
background of
I
this?
remain
If
steady behind the
so,
group, even,
that's
calm.
really annoying
I'm
because
getting
I
song
thought
remembers,
I
honey.
cut that out.
Winter magic dives into the
Oopsies.
ground in search of moisture, darting in every which way,
Um,
aggressive and quick. The winters work together, pulling water from the
and the
earth
last
and
step
combining it
is
until a
to
large dark
do
cloud hangs in the
a
air above them. Mr. Donovan instructs them as they
the
work to put
Mod
out the fire,
Podge for
and I
this
smile
because
when
I
a single
did
raindrop hits my
overall.
forehead. Here we
I
go.
will say I
The
cut
sky
a
opens
lot
up
of
and
my
drenches us
black
in
marker,
seconds.
and it made me
Cheers rise up
very
from the crowd,
sad.
from the winters participating and the witches
Oh well,
watching, from the
what
officials
can
of
you
the
do?
SMA and the shaders from
I do
NCAR.
think these
No
last
matter how
little
many times we do
details
this, the
did
feel
really
of rain
make
on our
it.
hot skin will always be a victory.
But what do you
We're getting
think?
stronger, and each session is a reminder of that strength. We're still
Leave
in the
a
game. I
comment
tilt my head back and let the
down
rain run down my face,
below to
wash
tell
the
me
ash
what you
away,
think.
soothe the burning in my eyes from all the smoke. I wish Mr.
Burner.
Hart were here.
This is the
I
part
wish he
where I
knew that
have
all
no
the
idea
time and
what to
encouragement
say,
and love he
honestly.
poured into me wasn't a
I have
waste.
told you
I think he
everything
did
that
know.
I needed
It was
to,
me who had to learn.
and now I'm
The
just
last of
kind
the
of
flames die out, the
chatting.
soot on the ground and
What
the
do you
rising
think?
tendrils of smoke, all that remains of the massive fire. Mr. Donovan officially ends the training, and the control field
Less
empties
of
as
them.
the witches disperse, going to the dining hall or to the dial to relax.
I did that
Miss Suntile calls me
stupid
over and
smudge
introduces me
out,
to the
but
officials,
I
and I
couldn't
shake
get
hands and answer
anything.
questions and explain my magic
Howie.
as best I can. When they leave to continue their meeting in one of the conference rooms, I'm thankful to be excused. I turn around and
Well,
see Song
I
waiting
hope
for
you
me,
have
and
a
I rush over
great
to him.
rest of your day.
Oh, my son, feed me. I whine. I
And
take his hand and we head toward the
I
dining
will
hall,
see
not even
you
bothering to shower first. You look great out
later.
there, he says, filling me with
Goodness.
pride. It's
More
a hazy day on
details.
campus, low clouds hovering
Go
above
me
Eastern,
for
playing
adding
hide and
more
seek with the sun.
details for this
It's warm,
cutie
and the flowers on
patootie.
campus brighten everything, a celebration of summer in all its
All right.
colors. I practically run toward the dining hall when it comes into
Bye.
view. The breakfast